Hey guys, this is my first submission to HearHirHere, and I'm just going to go through and answer the standard questions on the submission page so that you guys can know a little bit about me. Name and age. Everyone on Tumblr calls me Jay, and I'm 18 years old. I identify as a gay male. I'm pre-op entirely. I've been on... Tomorrow will be 10 weeks on T. I'm not looking at surgery for a few more years just because I can't afford it. Resources that have helped me in my coming out and transition process are mostly websites. I met trans men on here and on another forum site, and it really helped to talk with guys who are at different points in their transition. For example, most of the guys that I talked to a year ago were, one of them got his top surgery done while I was very new, and then a few more guys in the next couple of months got top surgery done. One guy got a histo, I think, and then a few guys started T. Also, more locally, I live in Chicago, and I get most of my resources through the internet, other guys, or the Howard Brown Center in Chicago. The mainstream media has definitely affected my coming out process. I had plans formerly to come out to most of my family around the same time. For one person, it did affect it rather negatively, and I wound up getting shoved into my closet for a little bit longer. Let's see. Particularly the story of Chaz Bono has been the main cause of my trouble. My half-brother and I were raised by a relative of his that lists me as essentially the heir of a large sum of money. So upon her death, I would have a huge inheritance. When she began suspecting something, particularly when she found out that my doctor is also an endocrinologist, she began railing on me with the misinformation on Chaz and basically the effects of transitioning in total rags, like the National Enquirer, which she believes word for word, and there is no talking her out of it. So, as a result of the pressure over the next couple of weeks from when she started suspecting something, I finally caved and came out to her, and as a result lost a pretty decent inheritance. So I'm out a lot of money, but you know what, I didn't have it in the first place, so I'm not really bothered. How do I feel about the community being ignored by the media? I feel that we aren't being treated fairly by the media that does report on us, and I think that for the most part we're kind of erased. Many organizations which refer to themselves as friendly to the gay community are mostly ignoring the trans, questioning, intersex, asexual, and other aspects of our banner, of our community. I feel that our struggles, the struggles of the places under the banner that are being ignored, including the trans community, need to be brought into the light in a better way and handled just as a cisgender person's struggles and triumphs would be handled, because, I mean, we're all the same, so why does it have to matter as far as what we identify? I don't know why that matters to the media, but it's just norms. But I'm preaching to the choir here, talking to you guys about this. Let's see. How do I plan on contributing to a change in media reporting and representation? Personally, I don't feel that I contribute much now to the media reporting and representation of the trans umbrella. I operate a personal blog which passes along information about LGBT issues as part of my personal interests as far as they pass along on my dash. If I see something, I will reblog it. I will try to keep resources on there. If somebody asks me for resources, I will be sure to provide it. If I see something political, if I see a poll or something that needs more votes, I'll reblog it at least twice so that it gets circulated throughout specifically the Supernatural fandom. Most of the people who follow me are part of the Supernatural fandom, and it's a beast. Um, Anyone who's seen us operate in a poll can testify to that. Um, so, I also help if I have any anons that come through with LGBT issues. I'm sure to help them. Um, Advice for others who are transitioning. I have 4 points scripted here. So, my first point is to keep yourself safe, because that's what's really important here, is keeping you alive and safe so that you can be happy later on. The world isn't always full of nice people. You're going to meet some of the best people in the world, but you're also going to meet some of the worst. And it goes for anyone. My second point is to explore. Nobody ever really stops learning. You learn from the day you're born until the day you die, and possibly after that, depending on what you believe in. We're not exceptions to this. You and I are no exceptions to this, so continue to explore your gender in addition to your sexuality, your beliefs, your interests. Just keep learning about yourself. My third point is that if you need advice, you should ask about it. When I have a question about something, I go to Project Queer, I go to The Art of Transliness, I go to blogs like that, or I go to a friend. I have one bro whose ear I have probably talked off when I started T, because I asked him so many questions, it was just rapid fire. I needed to know everything immediately. It also works the other way around. I'm always open to answering questions within reason about myself and my transition. And other Tumblr users, I've gotten guys who have come to me as anons, off and on, to just ask me questions about, like, what do I do? This is how I feel about myself. What do you think my identity is? My ask is always open, and this extends to you guys who are watching this video. My final point is to remember to keep true to yourself. This is your life, and your desires are what matter most. It's not about your moms, your dads, your siblings, or your friends. If you feel that transitioning is best, go for it. And don't let anybody pressure you into going farther than you want to. If you decide that you don't want to have bottom surgery, or you don't want to go on hormones, you don't want to have top surgery, you just want to change your name, that's cool. Just do you. That's all that really matters. Let's see, I'm going to give you guys my URL and then ungracefully end this video. My URL is Soundcheck Yourself. I'll be sure to put this somewhere in my post so that it's in the tags. And then if you guys have any questions or anything, you can come and talk to me. Or you can probably find resources through this blog. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be submitting again shortly.